Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, agents of chaos and destruction. I am Werlin, aka the Wookiee, and we're here to try something new today. Let's figure out how things work out and see if we can get better at it. Today we're trying Bounty Star. Haven't played this yet, but it looked really cool, so let's give it a whirl and see if this works. Morning, Digi. Yes, Von Frankenstein.
Check in, you rodeo clowns. How's it looking out there? Nothing here, boss. Nice and still. Mostly quiet here. Picking up some light stomping, but I'm guessing we got sorrows on the move. I'll keep my ears on it. Solid copy. Quigs?
Actually, I got some unusual particulates in the air to the south of Short Spire.
Leftover pressure from last night's duster?
Let me see what I can do about the audio. There's not much audio to this at the moment other than the speech,
I'm
so we'll
seeing it
see.
too. Got some thermal noise, but...
Alpha, this is Trimony. Return immediately.
What's up, Jake?
We got unknown vehicles. No IDs, no chatter. Definitely on vector for Short Spire. I think it might be...
What in the hell? Warning shots?
Return immediately. Hostile confirmation.
Squad, break and approach. Defend location from the inside. Go! Squad, this is McKinney. Where are you?
Clem, I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's happening here in Gamble, and it's happening over in Dirk's Gulch, too.
What? Why isn't my squad talking?
I don't know. I'll look into it. But there is a huge amount of heat from the front gate of Short Spire. Get there, but be careful. You might be on your own.
God damn, what is happening? I'm glad lockdown procedure went off without a hitch, but I'm gonna have to clear a path through the streets and emergency gates.
Forgive me, folks.
Captain, we're pinned down by hostiles.
Damn it! Jake! Tell me something!
Clem, we've got significant amounts of enemy mechanized infantry outside all three locations, and they're scrambling all mech-to-mech comms. They've got militia units pinned down under huge amounts of suppressing fire, but they... Odd.
What is it?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to.
They
I'm
aren't advancing
working on
your
it.
units or even into the towns. It's like they don't want them inside.
Goddamn. Jake, we're being sieged.
I think you're right. Ain't no death chatter on the medical channels, which aren't scrambled.
Because they want us to know that. This is an act of strategic coercion. I need to stop this now. Need to get to the source of this before the Coalition raises the white flag.
Here.
comms back.
Do not like aiming with these. Yeah, uh-huh. I'm trying it the way it wants me to, and I'm probably going to go back to mouse and keyboard. But it told me that this game is best with controller.
Almost to the town square. Source is there.
Clem, can you hear me?
Elijah? How are you talking to me?
I'm at the Garcias on the shortwave. Got some bandwidth when you pop the jammers. I'm gonna get in their MK1 and come fight.
Absolutely not, Elijah. These aren't marauders. These are mercs, and there's a lot of them. You need to leave.
Are you kidding me with that? This is our home. Dad never would have just left if this was happening, and you know damn well you wouldn't either.
Fine. Get on the emergency frequency and tell everyone to maintain the lockdown, and that I'm dealing with this. Do not get in that raptor, or I will kill you myself before they do.
Goddamn, Clem. Roger that. Get him, sis.
I will. Now shut up.
The Raptor can fall any distance safely. Jump jets.
These sons of bitches got floaters deployed in case all this goes south for them. Have to get rid of these two, and I know damn well they're gonna shoot back.
That seems to be much more heavily armed than I am.
Who the hell are you and what do you want?
The name is Samuel Standage, my dear. It appears you are, Captain Clementine McKinney. Pleasure. I've come here to make a proposition to your formidable and resourced coalition.
Besieging us with your forces? Is that how you do business?
Not ideally. I tried it the amicable way, and your decision-makers were not interested in considering. Now, I'm doing it the not-so-amicable way. The only thing I want is for your lovely coalition to make some goods and feed my men. You'll get good jobs, good money, and much better security than your endearing yet ill-equipped little militia. Sadly, it looks like we are past that. Now, you've got a stubborn little settlement here, and I don't actually want to hurt anyone. So be a sweet thing, and go fetch your incumbent ringleader.
You're full of shit, Standage.
Beg your pardon, miss.
You have no intention of doing anything peacefully. You live in 3 inches of blood and bullshit, and I can smell it through your hatch. Remove yourselves, or I will do it for you.
Talk about a stiff learning curve in this.
underestimated you, ma'am. I yield. Clem, don't you dare let that bastard live. You're right. He's full of shit, and there's no way he's yielding. Clem, I can't tell you what to do, but he needs to face justice. His scheme might have backfired, but this is still a huge violation of the regional code. I say apprehend him.
Okay, what say you, chat? Should we terminate or apprehend?
We're not killers or lawmen. We are protectors, and he is defeated.
And this was choice 2. This was the wrong choice.
Stand down immediately and leave this region. If any of us ever see you in a raptor again, you will be gunned down.
You are as intelligent as you are benevolent.
Shut the hell up. Just leave.
Wrong choice. You need that ride.
Good job, Captain. I'm worried about him. What if he comes back?
Then he will have forfeited the generous mercy I gave him. I've made my decision. Let's clean up.
Roger that.
I would have made him march in front of the mech, because otherwise I probably would have crushed him with the mech hands. That was a good book.
Clem?
Jake, it's Standage. He's changed his vector.
One last thing, ma'am. While you are a very talented soldier, you are not a particularly good protector.
Yep. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. That was a few years ago. This is today.
Hey, Clem. I can't imagine how much you're hurting, even after all this time. And I can't imagine how aggressively you're taking it out on your lungs and liver. I hate it, and I want to help. We just repossessed an old garage and a junky disassembled Mark II. Got a lucrative job, too, just sitting here. You'll have some feelings about it, but I promise it's a good one. All of it's yours if you come to the Red Expanse. I need to not bury you in the middle of nowhere with nothing in your stomach. Please come. P.S. Still looking for Elijah, but you doing what you're doing ain't helping. Marshal Jake Trimony.
Okay, so we're up in Flagstaff and the Mobileon Rim. Got it. No, I'm not doing wasps. I'm doing fire ants and killer bees. Hurts worse.
Damn, Clem. You put her together in no time at all. How long did it take?
5 hours and 17 minutes. 47 minutes longer than it should have taken.
I see. There a problem in the guts?
Oddly, no. It's from the scrappers. But it's still a Mark II. Got much better oxygen diffusion, simpler input-output mechanisms, and is built for modification.
So what was the problem?
I was the problem. Too many times I was staring at something wonderfully simple and thinking, it can't be this easy. What mistakes have I made? And then I gummed myself up. Put together more military raptors than I can count. But becoming efficient then and there cost me 47 minutes here and now. I find that irony infuriating.
Sounds about right.
Well, it's done now. It looks terrific.
It is. This girl can carry 2,700 pounds of stainless steel death and maintain a strafing speed of 22 miles per hour. Every combat system interlocks perfectly with the endoskeleton, and she's got over 3.5 inches of plate on every joint, bone, and instrument.
So I can destroy it with a cast iron skillet. Got it.
She's magnificent. Fingers crossed I can actually get inside and never mind. Got good news for me.
Let's get some fresh air and talk.
This is garbage.
It ain't garbage. It's just probationary. You'll be able to pick from a selection of low-risk marks with no one crawling up your crack. Except me. But I'm used to your stink.
Whoa.
Low risk, Jake, which means low profit. What is the problem here?
Look, the Syndicate ain't comfortable just yet. They know about Kane beds, and your stock is low.
Are you kidding me right now? I came here because you said I'd have actual work.
I know, and you will. Just gotta get you back in shape.
For fuck's sake. So what do I do then?
You shape up.
Tell me what that looks like to your people.
Well, listen. We repossessed this place from another pilot. He was a piece of criminal dog shit, but he wasn't stupid. This building and this location, primed to be the foundation of a legitimate operation. You, of all people, can get it there. Clean it up, power it up, turn it into the self-sustaining operation we both know it could be, and take on a handful of low-risk bounties. Once you do that, I can reapproach the syndicate and we can get you what you want.
And you're confident about that?
I am. You'll be wearing that bounty star before you know it, and then the cash will start pouring in.
Right now, he's going to take a cut.
Fine. I will attempt this. Now get out of here so I can work. Suppose it's official now. I'm a bounty hunter. It's probationary, which is more than a little infuriating. But it's work. Jake's trying to scrape up a bounty for me. Bless his big dumb heart. Suspect he'll contact me soon. For now, I need to step outside and rattle out the brainworms.
Yeah, keyboard works better.
All right, Clem, I'm prepping a bounty for you. Looks like Cleet is looking to trade some curio for a quick and dirty bot cleanup at one of his old ranching spaces.
That is wildly auspicious.
Indeed.
Ah, it ain't. Cleet has adored you since your screaming match about motorcycle engines. Help him out and get paid.
All right, what's my next step?
Hang tight. I'm doing the paperwork. When the bounty's ready to go, I'll send it over. You can pursue when you're prepped. Meantime, do what you gotta do.
Roger that. I'ma eat.
Good idea. Expect the bounty within the hour.
I'm starving, and it's bad luck to get in a raptor on an empty stomach. I ought to throw something together. I want some corn for this meal. Now's as good a time as ever to get that merchant terminal up and running so I can put in an order. I've got a battery I can use.
Syndicate of Dust. I think I lived there.
A little of this. A little of that. Done and dusted. Huh, that's a pretty respectable pile of books. Looks like it was sent to the previous owner. Well, he's behind bars, so they're mine now. I'm gonna put these away.
Books. Books are good. I tend to like books. Good spot. Hydrogen engine? Come on, folks. That's absolutely the wrong tech for this situation. Hello, cat.
You're all set. I've sent over the bounty, and you can accept and pursue whenever you're ready.
Copy.
Be safe out there, prickly pear.
Hello, cat. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about. He has gotten scritches. He doesn't like pets much, but he likes scritches. Rogue floaters. It kneels to me. How nice.
Have you never been walking
British gas was that price, $2.49 a gallon. That would be nice.
I need to remember that even though it's nice and cool in the morning, this girl can still overheat. If I let that happen, I'll be a sitting duck for a few seconds while the system reboots.
Yeah. Okay, some of these weapons don't seem to work well. I'm gonna figure some of this out. Ah. It helps to figure out what the melee weapon button is. I was wrong on what it was. Yeah, well, if I can't figure out how to hit the thing because I can't figure out what the melee button is, I'll take that as user error. I hate having to pay for ammo. Ammo's expensive.
Howdy, Journal. It's been a while, but you must forgive me. My fondness for writing burned out a few moments back. However, I still recognize that writing without fondness can still be medicinal, and it's time to swallow it down. To whomever might stumble upon these words one day, my name is Clementine McKinney. I go by Clem. I was once a soldier and a protector and a sister. But then I messed up, and now I'm nothing. I tried to just fade away in the middle of nowhere, hoping all memories of me would become dandelion seeds on the wind. But I underestimated the cruelty of an empty stomach and couldn't turn down my friend's food. Now here I am in the red expanse, doing the one thing I've ever been good at. Tuning war machines and then using them to make death. If you stare into the long braid of cruel ironies, that is my story. It is fairly obvious that my destiny is to fire bullets. Fingers crossed I can put on a star and hijack enough coin from the incompetent law that I can slide on past here and into the next abyss, cash in hand. It's barely a teaspoon of hope, but it's still hope. I should get on out of here and get paid.
Check the mailbox more than once a day? And hell, is cactus are harvestable more than once a month?
Looks like I got a
It was
letter from
raining?
Cleet. Let's see what that old buffalo has to say.
Howdy, Clementine. I really appreciate you helping me out. Well, I'd love to restore that old corral and keep some beef there, but bots and smugglers like it too much. Now that you're on the job, this might actually change someday, but only if you stay frosty. With that being said, there's a little nook just south of your garage, right past the old exit 4 turnoff. You're welcome to use it any time as an exercise space for that raptor of yours. Cleet. P.S. Saw this at the thrift and thought of you. Please take it.
Does not cost fuel or ammo? How nice. Does that look like an old Macintosh to anybody else? Well, thank you, Frozen. It's always good to lurk and give us viewership.
Cleet wasn't kidding about this place. This is rightly spacious. Good thing I still got this old training software. We'll just leave it on while I'm here. Busted up bots wandering around here will make good dummies, too. Looks like I owe Cleet another drink.
seem to be one spot that's more or less.
I've got your first live one here. A local thief with a litany of petty charges on his head. Most recently, he made off with a few carts of goods from the Moonlight Ranch Company, and they've posted the bounty.
You got a location?
Him and his gang seem to have made camp at Coyote Wash.
Sounds simple enough.
Not so fast. He's wanted dead or alive. Dead is fine, but alive means more in your pocket. If you don't have a chain binder on your raptor, now's the time to rectify that.
Understood. I'm on it. If I want to bring in live marks, I'll need that chain binder. Unfortunately, that ain't out of the box raptor equipment. I'm gonna build one.
27. Alright.
Looks like shit, but sure does work.
Works what matters, usually. I hope you're not welding a battery. That
Can't wait.
Alright, I gotta check something here. Sorry about that, folks. I don't have corn. Yeah. Life in the wasteland's expensive.
Little of this, little of that. Done and dusted. Okay. Now everything's on the checklist done. Let's see how this works, or if this works, or what if... There's landmines here. He's got a hammer.
Now that I'm out in the hot afternoon, I need to be extra careful about heat. Can't go too hard all at once or I'm asking for trouble.
This is true.
Need to watch my step here. These donkeys love to lay down mines. Got to avoid or shoot them to not get my girl's legs blown out. Back to the scrap heap, you mechanical donkey.
Alright, so I got 3 bands captured. That's all I need to capture. That's 10 mines. Yep, Mad Ducks, that looks about right.
Now that I've been out destroying things for money twice, I am reminded, albeit a little painfully, about my relationship with raptors. I'm reminded about how much love, intimacy, and care that I once had for these things. My fellow soldiers would ask me why my Raptors rifles never jammed, or why the ordnance never shook loose. What those dumbasses didn't understand is that I'd be in the garage with my beast until the oil burned out, and I wouldn't go to sleep until it was purring like a kitten on the diagnostic chains.
And your raptor is your life.
I loved every bleary-eyed moment of it. And I really loved when my perfectly cleaned and mounted LM repeaters were cut down an entire line of strike armor before the second formation even showed up. Earlier I felt like I was in a bit of a pickle. Do I loathe machines of war on principle? Or do I lean into the tremendous pleasure and power and let myself enjoy the meld? Because now I feel it slowly wrapping its arms around me, and it don't feel bad. There's some shame in it, but I'm gonna lean into my beast again, using its plate to cover up and hide my flesh, using its legs to walk up hills I cannot, and using its steel to make a few less bad people alive. Might be the only way to make the universe feel less broken. Fingers crossed. I can be mad at this place that I don't want to be in all day long, but it sure is tough to grit my teeth when it's got a nighttime that looks like this.
I hear you. Now, bioluminescent trees, that's a nice touch.
I'm aware of the perfectly boring reasons all this visual phenomena appears, but I like to pretend some moon goddess died in this valley, and this was her parting gift to those that wept for her. It'll never get old. I've done enough for one day. Time to apply a fresh coat of drool to my pillow. A letter from Jake. He usually calls. Let's see here.
Clem, I just had to kick the doors open on a construction guild warehouse that was moving and storing contraband. They're shut down now, but we're in the process of redistributing their high-quality equipment to people that'll use them. Figured you might get some use out of this.
Excellent. I will absolutely get some use out of that.
Well, I ain't gonna sit on this workbench upgrade plan. This is what I'm doing for now, and I won't be able to do it for long if I rest on my cheeks with yesterday's tech.
Looks like they used last decade's tech. That bandit, several years ago looked like he had better tech than this.
You're not allowed to make coffee anymore. This tastes like you brewed it in a trash bag.
Hey, I know my coffee is unterrific, but I am a high-ranking officer of the law. I have deputies that make my coffee for me.
I am not at the appropriate consciousness level for conversations with bureaucrats.
What is the appropriate consciousness level for conversation with bureaucrats? I have a few bureaucrats I need to ask that to.
No shit. That garden could really be something. If you're wanting to push your coin, you could get some corn and some beans going at the very least. Maybe some citrus, even.
I was thinking the same thing. As much as I'd love to just order all my food and spend that cooking time on my raptor, that's no way to treat a stomach.
Exactly. And hell, you get some clean plant water going, and there ain't no good reason you can't also have chickens. You got plenty of room for some coops and even some incubators.
Pump the brakes. I moved in here 3 seconds ago.
I understand you don't want to be in Rosewater Bluff around all them despicable good folk, but this place has space to spare. Cultivate it.
I don't disagree, Jake. One thing at a time is all I'm saying.
All right, fair enough. I'm just excited
That's
for
a
you,
funky
cowgirl.
scar in her neck.
Anything interesting going up on the bounty board today?
Yes, actually. A burner and his crew, all wanted for a disgusting myriad of crimes. We believe they sleep off their benches up at the Ararat Hotel.
Burners? That's rightly horrifying.
Absolutely. I wouldn't let anyone outside a Raptor anywhere near one. Now, I'd prefer him alive, but you're the professional. I'll take what you give me.
Roger that.
I'm gonna head out, Prickly Pear. I'll have your bounty on the board today.
While I'm waiting for Jake, I should take care of my guts. I like raw cactus as much as the next bottom-feeding mercenary, but I'm feeling spicy. Time to mix it up in the kitchen with a big, fat, delicious breakfast burrito. I'll need a heat source, though, so let's see what's on the market. Looks like shit, but sure does work.
A single potato costs 120 credits. I don't want to live in this place. A tortilla costs $100?
Little of this, little of that. Done and dusted.
The bounty is on the board. Pursue whenever you're ready, but be careful with those burners.
They really that burly?
Yes, and out their minds on labor drugs. A nasty mix of steroids, amphetamines, and stimulants. Unsurprisingly, they love grenade launchers. Just don't get careless.
I wouldn't dream of it. Get that curio ready.
Don't tempt
Can't
me.
wait to break this.
Don't tempt me. Mech-based tortilla factory? How many dozen a minute can I pump out that way? Alright, folks, well, I'm going to step away for a few minutes. I got to get some fluids in me. I shall be back shortly. Be nice to each other.
Yeah,
Sorry about the delay, folks. Oh, had to put more fluids in. Okay, let's see what this does. Oh, I have to actually take the bounty. Ah, they're interesting tunes, that's for certain. It wants me to have this cannon. I only got 45 bucks. That cannon takes a lot. Just gotta see if I can harvest more. Sounds like the rattlers over here. That's pretty. Sorry, as a desert dweller, we don't see water much. Speed limit 55? Oh, come on now. Gosh. I'm supposed to be... Ah, crap. I just screwed up. No, we're not building technicals in this stream. At least not today.
This will hold together nice.
Although I have thinking about making a video. I'm just afraid that yeah. Yeah, I know. Man, I wish the two I wish I could get one or both of you guys to somehow meet up with Cookie and I on this trip in a couple months. Wow, that chest was full of stuff. I know I'm probably wasting time, but you know, you gotta explore these things. I did not, man. I intentionally didn't fire on this guy so I could try to capture him. Thunder Squatch. Yeah, it kind of does look like a dragon. You're right. It's not quite a dragon. Dragons are a heck of a lot faster.
The cost of fuel is hitting my bottom line a little too hard. I should get an electrolyzer so I can refill my Raptor's fuel cells myself. Maybe there's one up on the market.
So 12 liquid, 4 mechanical pieces.
This will hold together nice.
Greetings and welcome. Thank you for your subscription. 31 months. Congrats.
Now I just gotta power it up and give it some water. Time to put this old belt buckle to use.
I say, welding a battery does not seem like a good idea to me.
Looks like shit, but sure.
Funny, friendly reminder: harvest things so you don't run out of ammo. Yeah, this does look like this is okay. North edge is the Colorado River. You got the Mogollon Rim to the south. This is the basin that's part of the Navajo res. I can see the Hopi res there. Four Corners. Yep, I know this area.
God damn this body.
Only one you get, lady. I'm not gonna keep my eyes open for Negloshi because if they see me, I'm already dead. So I'm just gonna ignore them. You know this area, Frozen? According to, well, Dresden Files, the easiest way to get rid of a Negloshi is an H-bomb. Anything short of that does not guarantee kill. I'm actually going to be up close to there here in a little over a week. Okay. Grimos, Night Owl, you guys around? Alright, just a heads up for programming's sake, because we're just about out of time. I am not going to be on next week. Next week I have the final packing for the Packs for Hunger group that I am part of. You know, feeding little school kids. And it's the final pack before summer vacation. And we're doing it on Tuesday so that we can get our stuff back by the end of the school year, hopefully, maybe. Also, a few days later, Cookie and I are going on our well, I am taking her on a trip to celebrate because the weekend of Mother's Day is her birthday, and that's a big one for her, and our 25th anniversary. So, you know, we're going to go celebrate and have fun. Anybody in northern New Mexico or Colorado that you guys know, hit them up, have them hit me up, whatever. We are going to have some fun. And then this summer, it is the big trip. To celebrate, have fun, and see family that we haven't gotten to see in, well, years or more. I'm not going to try to see if a skinwalker can or cannot. According to the folks at Skywalker Ranch, they think Nick Loshi are the ones that are pretending to be UFOs. We're not going to Farmington this trip, but I've been to Farmington many a times.
God damn,
We're on
this
just
body.
about the other corner of the state from there. But probably going up there sometime. I like to hit the res and go trading. Yeah, I've been to Albuquerque many a time, and in fact, we're going to be going through there. But I try to avoid that city like, well, it's got the plague, it probably does. Albuquerque, yes, it's gotten scarier.
Good work on getting your own fuel going. Now that bounty work has become a little more cost-effective for you, I'm gonna start feeding you low-priority bounties.
What does that mean?
Well, they're similar to regular bounties, but they can be taken or ignored anytime you'd like.
That's very helpful.
More than a few hunters share these bounties. If you think there's some fruit in one, jump on it, because these opportunities come and go by the day. Also, I'm going to give you access to the Hunter's Surplus. It's a legal repository of hunting tools. There's some destructive new toys in there, so have fun, but not too much.
That's exciting. Thanks, Jake.
Yeah, there's a few of those left, but not many. Oh, no, I'm not talking about Wypestis. I know that. I'm just saying Albuquerque itself is a plague.
Little of this, little of that. Done and dusted.
I'm well aware of Chihuahua and Sonora and having Wypestis and having Hanta and having, all the other things that you're supposed to learn about when you grow up around in the desert.
God damn this body.
Only in the evening. I'll have to check. I was thinking they closed back in 2020 during the unpleasantness and did not reopen. Frozen, I think you're talking about the Owl, and that place is amazing. Zine, the good bakery there. I'll have to check, but I think it closed in 2020. Oh, cool. Then I will have to see, although we'll be there on the weekend. We are going to be doing going up to Denver and then driving back. We're taking 285 from Denver through Denver to Santa Fe, down to Albuquerque and over. Yeah, Frozen. And the nice thing is, this game is on one of the Humble bundles right now. It's like $12. It is well worth it. There are some other games that are on that maybe showing up. In other streams in the near future as well. This is one of those I cannot confirm nor deny. But if you see some games that look like, oh hey, this looks like so-and-so's, it may very well be. Not that I'm calling any other streamer on WVPL 76 a so-and-so, as I'm not going to give names, because they may or may not choose to do so. And that would be spoilers. Yes, this is unfortunately just single player. Otherwise, I would be very tempted to multiplayer this. This would be incredibly fun though as a multiplayer because you could have one set up as a close in, one guy acting as sniper support. Yeah, it could be fun. All right, well, we got a couple minutes, so I'm going to do this fast and we're going to get out of here. All right, no, I need the shotgun for this one. But I think we're going to get out of here because it is that time, folks. So, thank you all for being here today. I hope you enjoyed. This game is definitely something. As I said, I will not be here next week because I will be off meeting people. You all can take care of yourselves, be nice to each other, and I shall return. Till then, hasta.